Welcome to the College Insights Online videotaped explanations to the tests in the College Board's official SAT study guide. This is Test 2, Section 4, questions 6 through 10.
Question number 6 is, dead satellites jettison rockets, drifting paint flecks, and other blank orbiting the Earth. So we're looking for a word that means junk, basically, because it's all that stuff that's just orbiting around. Hopefully you could cross off reconnaissance, decimation, and sustenance. And then if you're left with flotsam and raiment, the correct answer is A, flotsam, which is usually used with jetson. Flotsam and jetson, it just means trash. Question 7 is a two-blank sentence completion, so let's focus on the second. It says, an irascible 30-year-old will probably still be blank at 70, and it's going to be irascible. Now, if you know that that means that you're kind of cranky, then you're in good shape, because you could cross off benevolent and robust, probably. And then for the first blank, it says, although it brings about physiological changes, it does not alter an individual's, well, personality would be a word you'd put in there. And that fits really well with D, and it also works with A, disposition. And at this point, it's a guessing game, and A is correct. The clue to number 8 is, it was unpredictable and given to constantly shifting moods. Okay, if you know that mercurial means exactly that, you'd pick it. And if not, you could probably cross off corrosive and disingenuous and then guess from these three, and hopefully you picked A. Okay, they're asking us what the author of passage 2 would criticize the author of passage 1 for. The author of passage 1 is basically talking about how uncrowded the Earth is. In the first line, right at the beginning, he says, just how overcrowded is Earth anyway? Certainly the world is filled with empty spaces. A flight almost anywhere reveals the vast expanses of unoccupied land. If we look at lines 16 through 19, the author of the second passage writes, the key issue in judging overpopulation is not how many people can fit into any given space, but whether Earth can supply the population's long-term requirements for food, water, and other resources. And that tells us that the author of 2 would accuse the author of 1 of focusing on the wrong factor in considering an issue. We need to find out the tone of the very first sentence in passage 2. So, in the first sentence of passage 2, he writes, the idea that the number of people per square mile is a key determinant of population pressure is as widespread as it is wrong. He is being emphatic, and all that means is that he's stating an opinion, and he's very strong in his belief of his opinion, and that's C.